Okay, welcome back to the Descendants of Slavery word art project. We are going to be doing day 2, which is going to incorporate color and paint. In order to do this, you want to have your 2 words paper in front of you, and you want to grab one of these cheesy folders. You can use this folder like an easel or to help you when you create a drip effect later or in the beginning if you want. It's not necessary to use it, but if you do, it's a good idea to tape the corners down to the table and create a little bit of a tent formation. And then when you go to paint on your paper, you can actually just use a little bit of tape on the top of your paper. Don't use too much or it could rip the paper. Put a little bit on the top and then kind of hang your paper onto the folder so that you can use it as an easel or as a way to help your colors drip down the page. The best way to get started is to get all your watercolors wet. You may or may not use all of them, but this way your colors will be ready when you go in to paint with them. For my lettering, I'm going to make Jim Crow look kind of old-fashioned, sepia tone, black and white, brown and white, kind of like an old movie. I can use these trays on the side of my watercolors to mix browns and just test them out before I put them on my paper, and then I can go on to my letters. I'm not picking colors that are especially vibrant or happy for Jim Crow. I'm going with things that are more subdued. And I'm adding some colors like blue and green that aren't necessarily skin tones. So it doesn't look like I'm trying to look like skin tones, just kind of grayed out colors. Now I'm going to do some of my lettering down here. I think to get my idea across that these neighborhoods are segregated, I'm going to do blocks of color. So I'm going to do all the reds together, I'm going to do all the greens together. Again, I'm not doing skin tones, I think that's a little too obvious, but I can do versions of different colors to show that Jim Crow helped create neighborhoods that are still even segregated by race today. I'm using bright colors because I wanted to show that even though neighborhoods a lot of times are divided by race, there's still places that are beautiful and vibrant and interesting. The kinds of things I'm saying during this video, which colors I'm picking and why, those are the kinds of things that you could say in your reflection that you make for this artwork. What colors you picked and why, and what the relationship is between these 2 words or sets of words. ¿Verdad, Lucia? As I've thought about the relationship between Jim Crow and segregated neighborhoods, I thought it'd be kind of cool to make Jim Crow look like they were clouds, rain clouds, dark rain clouds, and then they would be raining down on top of these segregated neighborhoods. So I'm going to kind of draw just the tops of houses here, not real detailed, kind of repetitive, and then I'll do that dripping that I talked about at the beginning, where I put my folder into that tent formation and I'm able to drip down the page. Okay guys, now it's your turn. I hope you have fun with this assignment. I can't wait to see what you do.